Okay, that was an order from CPC. C9610. By the looks of what I can see. Unless it's the other number. NH866210. Well, get it in a different angle. Put the bench light back on. I don't think that's going to help at all. Put the camera back to its normal position. So, what else is there? Aha! Another chip. See, I think that most radios today are TRF with what's the equivalent of the ZN414. Just go into this. I've lost my chip. AB100 or AB10G. It's got my hand there, just right. Or, what else does it say? B002A. I can't even see that with the magnifying glass. I can only see it on this camera. So I bet when I take this board, put the camera back to normal position, I bet when I take this board out, there's probably only one tuning coil, and that's probably the FM detector, and there may not even be that. So we've got one screw by the looks of it, and then some plastic clips. I think we might have to unsolder the battery contact there. LX10 says the printed circuit board. E3907 says the other printed circuit board. So in addition, we've got 1, 2 transistors there, 3 diodes there. Very handily, it says ground, long wave, AM, and FM antennas. And on the other side of the board, it's amazing how much of this is plug-in. We've got a potentiometer and a quartz crystal and 3 electric, I can't even speak, and then it said electrolytic capacitors. Surely that must be a variable capacitor. But it doesn't look like one. It's not. It's 100k. It's 100k preset. It's 100k potentiometer. So the whole thing's very cap tuned, isn't it? It doesn't have a tuning capacitor. But it kind of looks like one. It says 100k on it. Take the camera out a bit. Yep, it was 0 because it was at one end, and it's now 34k because it's at the other end. So it's very cap tuned. So nothing's like it used to be, did it? So I do suspect it's a TRF AM radio, and some kind of synthesized FM radio on a chip. There isn't even a detector coil. So there we go. That's explored it. All we've now got to do is try and put it back together. The fun bit's going to be trying to align the tuner back to where it was, because I moved the tuning capacitor. So I've now got that right at the left hand end. Now this can only be in 2 positions, I'm sure. Right, we'll get some batteries and we'll see what it does. Right, so let's see what we can get out of this. It's now about 8 o'clock in the evening. So we'll start off with it in long wave. I'm sure that's long wave. It doesn't sound... No, it's medium wave.
I mean, one of the vans, it's so high-tech. We've got a touch screen and digital extractor fan, and I have made that for any totally blind person to be able to operate.
So that's long wave radio 4.
As well. So I remember one couple when I said to his wife,
I think there are some other European stations on here. So radio 4 is 200 kilohertz, and it's a frequency standard for the UK. Right, moving to medium wave. Now this isn't like America, you know, there might be 2 stations if we're lucky. So that's about 800 kilohertz. Sounds foreign. That is foreign. So that looks like it's Talk Sport, which is probably why they call it a sports radio, because the very programs I would avoid like the plague is what this promotes. If they're still broadcasting Radio Norwich in AM, we can usually get that, but I don't even know what the frequency is. And they don't publish it either, because what they do, the BBC, they say, oh, nobody's listening on AM, so we'll turn off the transmitters, but they don't publish the frequencies. So let's go over to FM and pull up the aerial. Now it doesn't swivel, so it puts me in a difficult position to demonstrate this. So we should have classic FM about 101. Now it's a better position.
trade rules of Northern Ireland after Brexit.
That's Radio 4 on FM. It's Radio 3, classical music. The classic FM one on 101.1 is one with advertisements, not a BBC one. And then Radio 2 should be down here.
Than before the pandemic, and that's because about half, possibly for good. Maybe they're older people, they may have reassessed their priorities, and they may be deciding to take it early retirement.
So actually it works as well as you'd expect it to. We're in the middle of nowhere. This transmitter, if it's coming from Belmont, is going to be about 45 miles away. So there we go. It does what it says on the tin, and it does work. And I'll shove that in the glove box. The glove box. So there we are. Does that mean it's made in the UK? You know, flung together in the UK. It gives me that impression. It's got this handy thing which I think pops out and it's a kind of stand, but you probably have to force it out with a so you can hang it in the shower and get it wet. So what I could have done is to take the board out with the jack on it, because what I don't know is the chip with all the pins on it, is that an FM radio chip with a built-in amplifier, and then the other chip there is a TRF AM radio chip, or is that an audio amplifier and that is the AM FM chip, or is there an audio amplifier on that subboard? It just struck me that that was a possibility. So there you have it, the £9.99 Lloytron Sports Radio N3201. Thanks for watching.